How did ancient people move millions of heavy stone blocks without modern machines? How did they align the Great Pyramid so perfectly with the cardinal directions? And how, in an age without cranes or computers, did they construct something that still baffles engineers today? Welcome to Old Topic, where we explore history's greatest mysteries. Today we ask, how were the pyramids of Egypt really built? Let's begin with what we know. The Great Pyramid of Giza, built around 4,500 years ago for Pharaoh Khufu, stands as one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. It was the tallest man-made structure on Earth for nearly 4,000 years. It contains over 2.3 million stone blocks, some weighing as much as 80 tons. The precision with which it was built is mind-boggling. The base is almost perfectly level, and the sides align almost exactly with true north, south, east, and west. But how? Mainstream archaeologists have long believed the answer lies in manpower. Tens of thousands of workers using copper tools, wooden sledges, and immense determination. They point to evidence such as worker villages near Giza and tools found in quarries. But this explanation, while plausible, leaves many questions unanswered. Let's examine the logistics. To complete the pyramid in about 20 years, workers would have had to place one block every 2 to 3 minutes during every daylight hour. That's over 300 blocks per day. Each of these stones had to be cut, transported, positioned, and aligned with near-perfect precision. Was that even possible, with the tools available at the time? Some researchers suggest that ramps were used to haul the stones up. But what kind of ramp? A straight ramp would have needed to be more than a mile long, made of material equal to or greater than the volume of the pyramid itself. And there's no physical evidence for such a structure. A spiral ramp wrapped around the pyramid is another theory, but how would the corners be navigated? And wouldn't such a ramp block the builder's view of their own work? In 2018, a remarkable discovery in the Hatnub quarries may offer a clue. Archaeologists uncovered a system of sloped ramps, staircases, and post holes that may have been used to move massive alabaster blocks using wooden sledges and ropes. The system could have reduced the manpower needed and made it easier to haul stones uphill. Could this be a miniature model of what was used at Giza? And then there's the mystery of precision. The casing stones of the Great Pyramid, many now gone, were polished white limestone that fit so closely together, even a razor blade couldn't slip between them. How was such accuracy achieved using only primitive copper tools? Some theorists propose alternative explanations. One idea, though controversial, suggests that the Egyptians may have used a type of reconstituted stone, an ancient form of concrete poured into molds. This would have made the transportation of heavy blocks unnecessary. While no conclusive evidence supports this, microscopic analysis of some pyramid stones has revealed unusual air bubbles and chemical compositions that some claim point to artificial stone. Others go even further. Fringe theories, though lacking scientific support, claim the pyramids were built with the help of lost ancient technology, even levitation or sound waves. These ideas are often dismissed by mainstream historians, but they reflect just how difficult the mystery remains. Beyond the physical construction, there's also the alignment. The Great Pyramid is oriented almost exactly with true north, within just 3/60ths of a degree. No modern compass could have provided that level of accuracy. Ancient Egyptians had no magnetic compasses, so how did they do it? One possibility is that they used the stars. By observing the rising and setting of certain stars, especially circumpolar ones like Thuban, which was actually the North Star at the time, they could have achieved an extremely accurate orientation. Recent studies even suggest they used a plumb bob and a shadow-based method involving the sun to find the cardinal directions. There's also the internal layout to consider. The pyramid's interior contains the King's Chamber, Queen's Chamber, and Grand Gallery, all connected by these narrow shafts and corridors. Recent scans have even revealed previously unknown voids, large empty spaces whose purpose honestly remains unclear. Could these be secret chambers, structural necessities, or maybe something else? One of the greatest achievements is the King's Chamber itself, built with massive granite beams weighing between 50 and 80 tons each. These beams were transported from Aswan, over 500 miles away. How were they moved? And how were they lifted into place, nearly 150 feet above the ground? All this points to a civilization far more advanced in organization, planning, and engineering than many once thought. it really forces us to reconsider our assumptions about what ancient people could achieve. The mystery deepens when we remember that the Egyptians didn't leave behind detailed records of how the pyramids were constructed. Unlike other aspects of their civilization, pyramid construction seems wrapped in silence. Was this knowledge sacred, or simply so routine for them that it wasn't worth recording? Ultimately, the story of the pyramids is not just about how they were built, but why. Were they tombs, as traditionally believed? Or did they serve other purposes, spiritual, astronomical, or even energetic? We may never have all the answers. But every new discovery, from ancient quarries to hidden chambers, brings us a little bit closer. The pyramids stand as a testament not only to human ambition, but to the enduring power of mystery. Perhaps that's why they still fascinate us today, not just as monuments of stone, but as monuments of the unknown. Thanks for watching Old Topic. If you enjoyed this deep dive into ancient engineering, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, sometimes the past isn't buried, it's just waiting to be rediscovered.